Technology is pushing from every direction, getting faster with each passing second. Prepare yourself. The future is closer than you think. No future machine could be more thrilling than one that gives us the ability to fly without wings.
It's every kid's dream to be able to fly, have no constraints, and be completely free.
I think everyone has a passion to fly, and that's the mystique of jetpacks. And we are developing jetpacks for the average consumer.
Which means everyone will be able to fire up their personal rockets and jet into the clouds.
Jetpacks were first developed in the 60s to be able to try to fly around in space.
The military was interested in jetpacks too, but early systems were impractical, too heavy and hard to use. Troy Widgery and Eric Strauss believe they've solved those problems, and that their jetpack model will usher in a new era of personal flight.
We are experimenting with carbon fiber, carbon nanotubes, so as to make them lighter, stronger, and faster.
Jet turbines have become more efficient and lighter and more powerful.
Strapping on a jetpack would be like strapping yourself to the front of a Corvette, because it's like putting 800 horsepower attached to your body.
A jetpack is actually a hydrogen peroxide rocket. When hydrogen peroxide comes in contact with silver, it creates superheated steam, powerful enough to launch you skyward. The problem is, today's jetpacks can fly for only 45 seconds before running out of fuel. But tomorrow's jetpacks will be far more practical.
With going to a turbine system, our flight times will get up to 5 minutes as our main goal. 5-minute flight right now would take you probably from Boulder to Denver, which is approximately 20 miles. And then hopefully in the future we'll be able to go a lot further and a lot longer than that. 22-minute flight could take you from, an example would be Fort Collins to Denver, which would be a 65-mile flight. In the future, I could see people buying jetpacks to commute back and forth to work because it is so much easier. You don't have to worry about traffic, and you can fly directly from work to your yard, almost like you had a helicopter.
Right now, jetpacks are for daredevils. They fly below parachute height, so if they malfunction, you risk certain death. Controlling these personal rockets is also a challenge. But Strauss and Widgery believe these problems will soon be solved, and all of us will be taking to the air.
The feeling of flying this machine, it's like jumping off the ground and not having to come back down.
But jetpacks won't come cheap. Their expected price, $226,000, including training.
You know, in 30 years, you can probably get one 50, 60 grand, like you can pick up a Hummer or a Mercedes for. And it'd be a lot cooler way to get to work, for sure.